Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina from Marina Art Design, and this is another requested video because someone asked me about a tool that can generate zigzag wordsearch puzzles, so I'm going to show you the ones I know of. If you know any other zigzag or snake wordsearch puzzle generators that give you full commercial rights over the puzzles you create, please comment down below. Before I start the video, a couple of things regarding my mid-journey break. One day, 30-40 days ago, or I don't know, something like that, I tested around 200 or 400 different prompts to see what I'm going to get, and these are the images I have, and I saved them. I uploaded them here on this website, Flickr. I don't know how to pronounce this, maybe it's Flickr. So I uploaded them here. So if you want to know the prompt for any specific photo here, what I did is they all have unique number. So I believe there's around 400 images. Let me see, let's go to page 5. 407 photos. So you have 407 sets of images. So I'm just going to scroll to see what you can find here. Why are these missing? It's just slow. So this is what you have. So all kinds of. So I tested absolutely everything. So watercolor, flat vector illustration designs, fish, animals, anything, absolutely anything, and everything was tested. So if you want me to give you the prompt for any specific photo, comment down below the number of the image and I will add that prompt into the photo description. So when you open it up, for example, I don't know, let's say this one. So here I'm going to add description, and once you open this, the link for this album is going to be down below in the video description, so you can go and check it out. So if you ask me picture 98, I'm going to add here as a description, I'm going to add the full prompt that was used to generate this image, so you can play around with it. I was going to type all the prompts, but who has the time? So this is, I believe, better. If you have specific photo that you like, I'm going to type its prompt, and it's easier for me and better for you. It is just like, you know, we are playing bingo. Back to the video. I'm going to start with Ultimate Puzzle Generator because it has a feature to generate zigzag wordsearch puzzles. And some of you are probably wondering, what is a zigzag wordsearch puzzle? It is a specific puzzle where words are not going straight in one of the directions within the puzzle grid, but they bend just like a snake. Now, if you go to the Generator tab of the Cross+A generator, and you go to the letter A, so letter A indicates all the puzzles that use words, list of words. You have Word Finder, and then you have two options, and then you have Spider Web. So these are all puzzles with words that you can generate with them. So they do not have a classic word search puzzle. They have only snake and 9 letters and spider web. So I'm going to show you the word finder. That is the puzzle that we are talking about. And you can type in your words, but I'm going to use inbuilt dictionary so it's easier to generate. Now, what is the catch with this software? This software is very affordable for what you get. So it's $35 to $50 depending where you live. Do you have to pay taxes or not? But the trick with this particular puzzle, unlike other logic puzzles, you do not get batch creation. So for this type of puzzle, this word finder or zigzag word search puzzle, you have to generate one puzzle at a time and save it, and then generate another one and save it manually. So there is no way for you to generate batch of 100 puzzles. So I'm going to show you how that looks like. So this is where we're going to find puzzle. So this is the puzzle grid, and I'm going to click on solution so you can see. So this is how the word goes. So it goes like a snake, moves like a snake around the board. So this is a word search puzzle where words are actually bended inside the puzzle grid. So if I click on create, you see, so after I click on create, what I'm supposed to do now is click on save task. And now I have to save this as one of the options. So you have all the options. You can save it as SVG, PDF, whatever you want. And after I save that, I need to go here and I need to save solution file. So after I did this, I need to go to create, and then I need to go back here, save, and back to solution and save. And then I need to click create, go to this one, click save, and go to solution and click save. So you can do this manually. You can create 50, 100 puzzles, very easy. It's not a hard task. It's just a repetitive task that you need to repeat over and over again. You cannot create them in batch. You can also change the grid dimension. So let's try this one. So this is 15 by 10, and let's try 18 or 19 by 10. So you can change the grid dimension when it comes to height and width separately. So it's not like you can only create squares, you can also create rectangles. Another cool feature here is that you can also draw and create your own unique board. So let's say I'm going to do this. Okay. And I'm going to click on create. Okay, so it is trying to fit the words into the puzzle, and you see that that area, that black area that I selected with the left key of my mouse is being ignored, and it is actually creating a shaped puzzle. So you can create shaped puzzle. Let's see the solutions. You see, so this is a shaped puzzle. So you go here to the board. You can also clear it up. You can change this width and height, so you have a room for drawing, and then you need to click with your mouse to make a selection. And of course, every time when you are using anything that is using word list, remember it is much easier for software to create puzzle if you give him 500, 1000 words. If you give him just 100 words, it's going to take longer to generate. You see now, even with the full dictionary, it is having struggle with this. And the reason why it's struggling because, okay, it's just my error. I didn't connect this. This is not connected. So maybe I should stop, and maybe I should actually clear this up a little. Let's make it a flower. Let's make it into some kind of weird flower. Is it going to do it now? Yeah, you see now it's much faster. So when I remove the single units around. So that is how you can generate a Zigzag Wordsearch puzzle with the Cross+A Ultimate Puzzle Generator. So that is option number 1. Now let's switch to Book Publisher Tools. If you go under word puzzles, under Zigzag Wordsearch, this is where Zigzag Wordsearch puzzles are generated. The reason why you can see this watermark here is because I have not purchased this module yet. I'm still occupied with Ultimate Puzzle Generator, so I do not have time to create Zigzag Wordsearch puzzles. So this is something that I'm going to investigate later on. I just want to show you what can be done, and I'm going to use the demo feature. And this is the benefit of Puzzle Maker Pro with Book Publisher Tools. If you do not have a certain module, you can still test it completely to see is it working for you. But all the puzzles will have watermark. So I'm going to try the first one. First one is squares. So see here on the drop menu we have squares. You can set the amount of rows, amount of columns, and how many puzzles to generate. You can type word list, and you can also have you can import text file with your words. Under advanced, you have options like remove spaces and what fill letters are going to be included inside. And then here you have a font selection, and here you have statistics. So once we generate the puzzle, we're going to have statistics, how many words were used, how many letters, and stuff like that. It's going to be here. Let's generate one puzzle. Click on next preview, next preview. So when you click on next preview, it's going to show you this puzzle, but once you click create, it's going to actually generate another set of puzzles. So if you click on preview, this preview is just preview. There is no way for you to save this puzzle that is just preview. So once you click create, it's going to generate completely new set of puzzles in the amount that you set here under quantity. So if I show you the solution, you see this is a solution. So let's change the color of the solution path. Let's go here and lose gray, and let's change the solution line width. Next preview. Let's make it bigger. Yes, okay, so that would be good. So this is now, let's reverse the list. So I have album. So let me see, can I find album here? So here you have ELBUM, album, Alpha Lima Bravo Uniform M. Let's move this. So album is here. So that is a classic zigzag word search puzzle. So that is option number 1, and that is the one under squares. And then you have squares diagonals. So let's click on that one, and let's use the same settings and click on next preview. You see what this one is doing? This one is actually moving in diagonal direction between the letters, and it's also going crossing between the paths of other, because now it can cross. Before it couldn't cross because everything had to be connected either vertically or horizontally. Now you have the option to go for the word to go diagonal direction between one another, and it can also loop, as you can see here. So it's also looping, so it goes here, down left, down right, up, and then down left again. So that is squares diagonals. And then you have random shapes, and I'm going to click on next preview. Now I'm going to remove the solution so you can see what's happening here. Now this puzzle here without borders is not going to be logical, so this one is better if you activate borders. So let me see, where do we activate borders? Let's see, is that it? Yes. So here under line width, now this is how actually puzzle looks like. So it is the same concept, but the trick is that the shapes are not fixed, but they're all random. So if I click, see next preview, so the shapes are not always the same. So shapes are changing, of course letters are changing. And if I click on solution, you see this is how solutions are found. So I'm going to remove and show you. So the shapes have to be connected with one of the sides, and they can have multiple sides in order for person to jump between one letter to another to connect them. And let's see what else we have here. Squares word snake. Let's see what's this. Okay, what's the difference in this one? Let me see, can I figure out what is the trick here? Page 1, 2, 3. So this one is where all the words are following, I believe, one another. Let me see the words. So I have H-A-S-N. Where's the beginning? I need to find the opposite. Opposite then. A-F-F. What is A-F-F? Do I have anything? Afford. A-F-F-O-R-D. And then I have A-C-H. What is A-C-H? Do I have any? Achievement. Achievement. Yes. So squares words snake is actually one big snake. So where all the words are connected. So where the last letter of the first word ends, next to it, around it, you need to have the first letter of the next word. And of course the words are not sorted like this in order. In the list down below, the words are listed randomly. So what they need to do is they need to actually find the first letter of the word that is first, and then move backwards or forward to find the end and the beginning of everything. So all the words are somehow connected in one big long snake. So that is squares words snake version. And then I have squares diagonal. So I believe that is the same thing. Yes, that's the same thing, but the words can go in diagonal direction. So letters can go in diagonal direction, but we get one big connected snake. And the last one is same thing, but I believe for the random shapes. Yeah, so it is for random shapes, one big connected snake. That's it. This one, with this one, of course, same as what I said before. The difference is that with this one you can generate books automatically. You have option here to set to export in 3000 pixels, 300 dpi, JPEG, PNG, SVG. You have options to export as PDF or as PowerPoint. And also if you purchase Time Saver, you have all these layout options and create puzzles and how many puzzles per page, how many solutions per page and stuff like that if you have Time Saver. So that is what you get with this software. So the difference between Cross+A, so difference between this one and this one is obviously in the price, but with the higher price what you get is saving of time. For this puzzle generator, all I have to do is type my word list here. I can type 500 words and I click 100 puzzles, and in matter of 5 minutes I'm going to have my book. Everything will be ready in PowerPoint or PDF, and then I can upload that PDF to Canva and decorate it even further. With this software that is cheaper, you have to do one by one manually, and also do not forget here something very important. You do not get words here. So you need to remember here, you need to copy the words as well. So you need to save the words from here. So save puzzle image, save solution image, save the words that were used for this puzzle. And then once you click create, you're going to have another set of words, and then you have to save the puzzle and save the solution. So that is most of the time reason why you would get a more expensive software, is to save time, because time is something that you have to try to avoid wasting it. Time is money. Okay, I believe I shared everything. There is nothing here I need to. So this just little warning. I almost clicked here next preview. When I have quantity 100, try to avoid this, because then it's going to try to preview 100 puzzles, and that's going to take him, okay, it's going to take him 5 minutes, but it will unnecessarily block you for 5 minutes, because you are not actually trying to create puzzles. You are just trying to force system to show you the preview of your settings. So when you are previewing your puzzle, always make sure that your quantity is 1, and then click on the next preview to actually see the puzzle. And if everything is okay, then you can go to create. Don't forget here to change the name of your folder where you're going to save it. What is the starting puzzle file name? So for example, let's say you want to make a puzzle book with 100 puzzles, but first 20 is easy, and then you have medium, and then you have hard, and then you have extreme. So what you would do is you could generate 20 easy puzzles, 10 by 10, and then change here to 21. So it's going to continue to generate in that same folder, but the first puzzle that is like medium, you change the row, so you make it harder somehow, and then you click create. It's going to start with 21 to 40, and then you change it to 41, and that is how you can control the file names. So when you import that images, or when you create your puzzle book, you know that the first 20 is easy, then 21 to 40 is medium, and so on. So you can also do that as well, control it here. What else? I think I covered everything. If you want to know about these specific setups, I already explained that in my previous video, because this is technically a word search puzzle. So everything that is valid for standard word search puzzle, it is also valid for this one. So this menu here is not actually menu for Zigzag word search puzzle. This menu is for word search puzzle. So any word search puzzle generator in this software is using the same layout system here. Now let me talk about the price point. Now we know that Ultimate Puzzle Generator is $35 to $50. This one, so Puzzle Maker Pro Zigzag Wordsearch, I opened the bundle too, because that one has everything. So if you scroll down, you're going to see what bundle has what features and what is the price. So look at this section here to see the price, and then you pick the one that you want. If you want to use the time saver, so that's the tricky one here, if you want to use the time saver, you need to purchase this. So this is time saver, and time saver is $77. So just the time saver alone, it is $77. All other features, like if you want to make zigzag and random and zigzag with extras random, so that the third puzzle and fourth kind of puzzle, so they are here. So first two are here, second two random are here, and then the rest is actually here. But you do not have to buy them like this separately. You can also choose to purchase bundle. So you have bundle 1 that has only standard Zigzag Wordsearch puzzles. The bundle 2 has everything, so it has standard plus random Wordsearch puzzles. And then this one here includes everything from 1 and 2, plus it has time saver. So everything with time saver, if you do not already have time saver for Wordsearch puzzles, is $147. Bundle number 2, so this is the bundle that I should buy because I already have time saver. So this is the bundle I should get, this one here. And this is the bundle if you only want to generate Zigzag Wordsearch puzzles without the random version. So that's this option here. But I'm going to link this down below so you can investigate, you can evaluate, is it valuable for you, especially with the fact that you need to remember that you can use it with full commercial rights. So that means you can offer this on Fiverr, you can sell this on Creative Fabrica. You have all kinds of places where you can easily return your money if you decide to go down this path. You also have, I believe, tutorials for all of this. But if you have any questions regarding this puzzle generator, you can ask me. And also remember the demo version. As you can see, I have demo version. I can actually test everything out. Nothing is hidden, nothing is blocked. I can actually test puzzles as they are being generated. So that is, let me preview solution. Okay, so that's it. The reason why you see empty slots here is because I do not have enough words. So I increased number of rows and columns, and there is not enough words to fill everything. But this is also a cool feature. You can also do something like this. You can also make it easier for children, because now they can easily see approximately direction how the puzzle should be solved. That's also something interesting to look at. And for people that actually stick around to the end of the video, I have a bonus present. I told you that I have, in my previous video, I told you that I have Wordsearch generator. And let me just copy a couple of words. Let's copy this, Control+C. Let's copy and let's generate puzzle. Okay. Now I told you here that you have a mask feature, and some of you asked, how did I create the boat shape, the apple shape and stuff like that? How did I manage to get them looking so nicely? And I'm going to show you a fancy little trick. So stick around. This is my trick. So this is how to get perfectly shaped word search puzzle every time. I'm actually reversing the nonogram images. So if you have a nonogram images, so something like this, of course I'm not suggesting that you are using nonograms that are copyrighted from these people. I'm just showing you here that this is an image. Let me go back to see, do I have anything that is actually free? Is there, this is this duck. Here, this one. So this is a cute car. So you see here, nonogram is actually made out of blocks. So you can easily replicate this inside book publisher tools when you are using mask feature. So this is going to give you a much better result, so much better image than if you are just using classic clip art to generate. So you can see this one. So you can easily do this inside. Let me take a screenshot of this. And I'm going to put this on the other screen. You do not see it, but I see it. And let's go here. And I'm going to try to replicate this one really fast. So you can either take a screenshot of this image, turn it into PNG, and then select file, or what you could do is manually trace it here inside. So I don't think I have the same number of heights and rows, but I'm still going to try to do it. I think I have everything. Let's click on use mask, and you see, let me pull it back. You see, so that's my chicken duck. So this makes it much easier to create masked word search puzzle with you when you are using nonogram image to make an image or mask inside word search puzzle. So that is my trick, how I created those precise, nice looking masked word search puzzles by using nonogram and then reverse engineer the squares to make them a mask inside word search puzzle. That's it for this video. If you have any more questions, ask me down below, and until next video, I'll see you down below in the comments. Stay safe everybody, bye.